You're so American, dude. You need a fucking 9-pound burger called the
I'm saying
Doomsday
I'm paying
Prepper?
$15. I either want fries or I want that burger to fill me up.
You're so
that $15 burger
trash.
did nothing.
You're
Neither
trash.
of those things.
You're like, if I'm paying $15 for a burger, you better be starting a timer and I get it for free if I finish it in 6 minutes because it's so massive. I have to sign a waiver before I eat it.
That'd be fine.
I want to do it this time.
Okay. You got the dates?
Yep. Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to
Hey, Hesbos. I'll take it. It's fine. Welcome to Hesby Street. Do us a favor. Like and subscribe. Are you going to mouth it as I do it? He's going to mouth it while I do it to figure it out. Like and subscribe everywhere on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We also have a bonus episode every week on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/Hesby Street. Check out our website for merch and tour dates, HesbyStreetPod.com. I will be in Sacramento, July 7th to 9th. San Diego, July 14th and 15th. Bass Lake, July 23rd. Zack will be at Citizen Public Market every Wednesday and Sunday here in Los Angeles. Start that pod. You got it? You think you can do it next time?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll memorize all that.
I mean, you can memorize all that.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good at memorizing. Fuck, I have an audition I got to do this week. It's for a independent movie, which they pay next to nothing. It's like $100 a day.
Mm-hmm. That's not next to nothing, but
for acting, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's different than a commercial.
Well, it might be like far away. You know what I mean? Like it might be like a few hours commute.
Yeah, with gas, then it's nothing.
Yeah,
it literally could be
gas
nothing.
could make it nothing.
I'm sure they reimburse for gas, right?
They might.
They better.
Indie projects.
I'll
are
take
weird.
care of it.
Anyway,
until you get an agent, can I be your agent?
I have an agent.
No, a manager. I meant.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be your manager.
Yeah. The movie, I play a parent. The
you know, I'll
father
actually take it from here as
of
your
a
rep.
kid that is about to go to school.
Okay.
And there's a school shooting attack.
Damn, dude.
I like
So it's fantasy because all these shootings are hoaxes.
But oh yeah, sci-fi. It's yeah. So I play an actor parent of an actor parent. What do they call those? Crisis actors. I'm acting as a crisis actor.
Oh, I'm confused.
I'm just kidding. I was playing into your bit.
You were playing into my bit.
No, I'm playing a parent that, but it's like, you know, in the movie they say, what's it called, Joe? It's like not the log line, but the theme stated. And like when you write a script in like the first few scenes, you know this.
Yeah, I know.
You got to like say what the moral of the story is,
Right.
like
Like
in
the
a
thesis.
line. The thesis, right? So I'm like, honey, eventually you got to let our kid get out there and like take care of themselves.
That's the big takeaway.
That's the scene I'm doing in the beginning of the movie. I'm like,
honey, these 8-year-olds need to shoot back.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, kiddo, you are not rubber or glue. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be a really bad take on a school shooting. But that's the new art. You got to talk about what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
they didn't need to make this movie.
They didn't need to, but they're doing it. It sounds like.
It sounds like they're doing it.
Can you?
Here's the thing about making a movie. You always might not do it. At any point, you might just not do it.
That's true. We talked about this once before, but like, you're in a headspace where any part you get offered,
I take.
you take.
Yes.
So
Why?
yes.
Well,
Because this thing sounds like you have to drive. You get $100.
Yeah.
It's a bad movie.
yeah.
And you just think work's work, or you think got to build the reel, or you just don't want to upset your agent.
A little bit of all those things. When I actually like went to like when I started in College of Marin, I was like a theater major and wanted
Theater
to act.
class.
Theater class? What's that?
That's where your act.
Theater
your
camp.
Theater camp.
Yeah,
That's right.
I went to theater camp when I was little, but I did a lot of drama and all that shit. And it was a big thing is like actors always say yes. Like you just do not say no to the thing. And it's probably unhealthy.
It got him in a lot of trouble. That's how the
Exactly.
whole Me Too movement began.
Exactly. No, I mean, there's always saying yes is not. Everything is nothing.
All
there are
everything
no
is nothing.
generalizations.
It's funny. I mean, I guess I'm interrupting, but like was it called Yes Man, the Jim Carrey movie,
Yeah.
where he just said yes to everything?
And his life got better.
They made that just in time. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yes, woman,
'cause he
they
does-
could not take.
well, I know
get off
that,
the
but
ground.
like he has sex with an old lady.
Oh,
That's
really?
one of the jokes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm saying yes to everything. So he just has sex with like a 90-year-old woman in his building. Anyways, continue.
Well, that was actually a joke in a script I wrote called "Ew, Man."
Can I do it? Can I be in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool. I would love to be.
I was
Can I
gonna-
star in
I-
You Man?
I was gonna approach. It's called "Ew, Man." Is that an Ernest movie?
Should be.
You never saw Ernest back in the day.
I
Did you ever
remember
see
Ernest.
Ernest?
Oh yeah, I saw Ernest. Yeah.
Who-
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Goes to jail.
Ernest
Goes to jail. There's a Halloween one, but I don't remember what it was
Ernest
called.
Goes to Halloween.
Goes to Halloween?
I
Trick or
think.
treating?
They got real lazy with the titles. Ernest Goes to Independence Day. That's the one where he fights aliens.
No, he just goes and watches the movie Independence Day.
Oh, that's right.
And they just show the movie Independence Day. It was like, how do we just show Independence Day, but like bootleg?
Yeah. Oh,
The
that was how he got
original
his career
bootleg
started.
movie. And then that's when he goes to jail.
That's right,
Yeah.
for bootlegging.
Yeah.
And Vern is a fucking waste of space.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
That's his fat friend, Vern.
Dude, have either of you seen... Oh, I'll get into it in the Patreon. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted. I hate when I do that, but...
I don't think you're interrupting anything. Is he interrupting anything?
I mean, you've been trying to talk about your acting, and
Yeah.
he just keeps like
I
just
keep
jumping right
just
in and
jumping
talking
right
about
in.
Jim Carrey movies.
Inside Torio's
Ernest.
actor's studio. You're just like, so...
I want to have all the cards. You remember James
Yep.
Lipton, all his cards?
Yeah, you have all the cards,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, so Leonardo DiCaprio, when you have the role, have you ever seen Spider-Man? He's like, which one?
All of them. That's the question.
Have you ever
because
seen all the Spider-Man?
Why do some Spider-Men have the goop come out of them?
Yeah.
And then other people have the shooter, which I heard is from the original comic book. Anyone in the audience know? It is. So...
Sorry, what was your...
Did you ever... What Marvel character were you?
What are your family? You sound like a Jiminy Glick.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, I want to talk to you about all the Spider-Mans.
Spider-Men, if you will.
Spider-Man.
Jiminy Glick.
I didn't like them. That was fun.
That was a fun thing.
Look at you,
Coming
man.
around, baby.
You're getting ready for the big screen.
Big old scring.
Yeah, no, I just always say yes. I feel like, and it probably goes back to my like glutton for humiliation and punishment.
Yeah, I mean, stand-up, I always said yes to every gig.
Yeah.
I've started saying no.
It makes life interesting when you're just like, all right, man, I need a good reason to say no.
You say no, though.
To stand-up stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I need a good reason. I'm not just
Right.
like, no, I don't want to do it. That's not a reason. I need to give myself something else.
Right.
I'm not doing it because I want to do nothing today. You know what I mean?
Totally. I know what you mean.
Acting,
Believe it or not, I am the same way.
acting, I just feel like you're always getting something that can, again, go to your reel, or you're like working on a project with people that are going to be
Yeah.
in some
And
other
it's fun.
facet back in your orbit.
It can be as simple as that.
and I love it.
Even
I really
if
do.
it's a dumb movie,
Yeah, or a
you
commercial.
still gotta just...
Where I'm just like
Play
guy in a
pretend.
diaper, you
Yeah.
know? Like, I mean, there are some things where I'm like, all right, this one sucks.
Right, I'm supposed to actually pee myself? That can't be done in post?
Say yes. Say yes to peeing yourself.
I heard you say... Why am I just in your trailer?
All right,
Where's
we-
the camera?
We've done a few takes of peeing yourself. Now throw up. Like, this is going to hurt.
Do it.
Would you go full method if you got your, like, acting career off the ground?
I don't think I would, but I think that sounds really fun to me.
Yeah.
Because...
Like, you're the Unabomber. You go live in the woods for a while and, like...
Yeah, I would go live in the woods. You know, I would do that even if it wasn't method acting. Just get out there, never come back, maybe send some letters, see what happens.
You would need your phone. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding?
I wonder if that's true. I am addicted to my phone. But I am one of those people that maybe is in denial where I think I could go without it. It'd be fine.
Oh,
I could quit my phone.
My favorite thing would be your first acting gig, and you're like, yeah, I just did a a
Even my
film that's
first
going
acting gig.
like
I was in
a movie.
Don't Take You music video. What was it that we did?
Still take you.
Still Take You. All right,
Off to a
first
great
real
start.
acting gig. I get
Off
it.
to a great
okay,
start.
fine.
That was
Zack-
your first acting thing?
No, he was in an indie film back in the day.
For like a second, and then I did Night of the Living Karens.
That's right. Add that to the IMDb.
And one other thing. Oh, I was in a bank commercial, Bank of the West.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So, okay, your 5th acting gig, but
Yes.
your big break.
my big break.
You're like, dude, remember that indie film I did? It's going to Sundance. And I'm like, why are you so bummed? You're like, there's like 4 sex scenes of me.
That's a lot of sex scenes.
You are getting it in this thing, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
at the movie
sometimes
theater.
I am, sometimes they are. You know, it's a lot going on.
You can't bring me to that premiere
Why can't
because
I?
I'll be in the theater like, oh, that's
Oh,
my
I'm bringing
dog
you
right
up.
there. That's my guy.
That's right,
Hey, see that guy doing
That's
the
right.
fucking? Seeing that guy get into some of the fucking there?
dude. I would love to have a hype man during my sex scene during my premiere.
Yeah.
That'd be tight.
Yeah. Hot.
Ooh, look at that skin glisten.
Someone's doing all the heavy lifting in this scene, huh? Because he's actually lifting that guy.
That guy's like, who you calling heavy? You're D.
Any questions? You do the Q&A
Yeah.
after. I'm like, hey, why you be fucking so much?
You know?
The director's like, do you want to look past the mic down to Torio?
Yeah, I got it. You know, when I read the script, there was no sex scenes, and I said, "What if instead of no sex scenes, we had 4 sex scenes?" And they said, "No, probably not." And then I said,
I'm walking.
No, I said, "Come on," and they said, "All right, 1 sex scene." So we did the 1 sex scene, and I think that they were gonna scrap it. What is that? Leave it on the cutting room floor.
Yes.
And then they what is it when you, Joe? When you go back and watch the dailies? Is it you go back and watch? And they said, "Damn, get the writer 3 more sex scenes."
Wow.
And then it turned into just me fucking for 98 minutes. That's the runtime.
All right. Thank you for perfectly answering my question of why you be fucking so much. You know, it'd be fun is if we go to a film festival and we do get in line for the Q&A and I'm like, the sex scene real?
No.
Is there like a toothbrushing situation before?
How do they do that? You ever done a sex scene? You ever film a sex scene?
I have filmed a sex scene, and I also acted in the first role that first time I was ever on a set. I was like a predator, and she like bangs my head against the wall and knocks me out, and that's the scene.
Whoa. So were there like pumps?
No, like it was, I guess, a low budget student film, so they're just like, all right, it looks kind of fake.
Right.
Can we just do one really good like whack?
Oh,
and I was like, fuck it, I'm like 19, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bang my head
shit.
against
And
this wall.
just it hurt. It
Damn.
fucking hurt. The
Yeah, like
footage
when
was
you had a
crazy.
bottle in my fucking head. Remember that?
I do remember.
All right, let's not make this about you, Torio.
We are making it about
Joe
me. It
been through
hurts. I
something.
still don't taste right.
Oh God, dude. Sex scenes are fascinating to me because I always think like everything I watch, I'm like, I wonder if I acted in the scene, what I would do. But when it comes to sex scenes, I'm like, are we doing the? Okay, first of all, are we pumping? You know what I
It
mean?
is hard because-
am I not getting erect? How am I not getting erect?
Well, when I act, and I think probably when you act better than me and actually taking classes, but like you have to become that character in the moment.
Right.
So I feel like with fucking, you can't do that. You're not penetrating, right? So you're like,
No.
you're situating things. So, but you still have to be like,
And there's also like hot kissing that I feel like we don't do in real life, but in movies it like plays better. You know, it's a lot
that's
of,
what
like,
I'm saying. Like with it's almost like I've heard porn people talk about like porn is not the same as sex.
Right.
You know, there's things where you have to like show. It'd be
Right.
I would have. That's when the director would really have to know what he's doing because I wouldn't.
I would probably, if I were prepping for a scene like that, I would ask around for like there's got to be an acting coach that specializes in
Right.
this. But what is the acting coach like? All right, now we're gonna do like there's a move in movies, and it's like the insertion faces. Have you ever seen this?
I don't know.
It's like in all the HBO shows where they're kind of just like, oh God, oh, like now you're inside me.
Oh, okay.
Like all the like Deadwood, all those HBO shows, Game of Thrones, where they're like fucking a lot. There's like always that scene where it's like oh. But I feel like it's always the woman doing it because they're feeling the sensation.
Yeah.
But I would like, as a guy actor in a sex scene, I'd be like, okay, well, all right, I'm in. You know, it'd be like me, like, oh, we're in.
I think you're more.
We're
I think this
in?
is why you're going to be cast more as the funny friend, not the not the leading guy that actually does it. Also, sex scenes kind of don't really exist as much anymore. Have you noticed that?
No.
Like Top Gun, the remake, there's no sex scene really. It's just kind of after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember like the original.
There's a hot sex scene.
There's a hot sex scene.
It's all silhouette.
I think we've got. I think this is my hypothesis on it. I think that with the advent of the internet and internet porn, I think that there was something hot about sex scenes and like.
Yeah.
I also was a kid back then, so maybe that's what it was.
Right.
But there was, and now it's kind of lost its appeal.
Yeah.
It's almost just like we can just get to the end where they're just keep the plot going. I don't need the sex scene.
It's almost like, is the juice worth the squeeze?
Totally.
From like a film production standpoint.
Right.
I feel like Game of Thrones, there was a lot of like long fucking.
Yeah, but see, Game of Thrones is always shock value stuff. There's no like romantic love scenes anymore.
Right. Right.
It's always rape scenes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey. I mean, there are like sexploitation films.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like back in the 80s, late 80s, and like maybe early 90s, there was like a lot of like, you know, Fatal Attraction, and
Basic
9.5
Instinct.
Weeks, Basic Instinct. You know, there's a lot of those.
Indecent Proposal.
I'll tell you what. I watched
Striptease?
I watched those
Showgirls.
My one critique of the Hallmark Christmas movies, no fucking. You know, it's 90 minutes of this guy and this girl playing cat and mouse. Will they, won't they? You know they will at the end.
Right.
And then it just ends.
Yeah.
And then it snows or some shit.
But that always bothered you
Like,
when I'd see you
I
watching
wanna-
those movies. You
Yeah.
go, holidays aren't so happy.
Christmas sucks.
Yeah.
I don't care if they save the inn.
Yeah. Oh, man. Favorite Christmas movie?
Die Hard, does that count?
Absolutely Die Hard.
1000%.
Then Die Hard.
Die Hard 2 is my favorite Halloween movie.
Okay. And then Thanksgiving, Uncle Buck.
Because I think in Die Hard 2, I'm pretty sure Bruce Willis is wearing a girdle. I just feel it.
So that's Halloween to you.
That's It's a costume, dude. You're a skinnier version of yourself. Have you ever hooked up with someone and then they have like a girdle on and you're like, Happy Halloween?
Some spanks come off. You're like, ooh, someone's playing a goblin.
Dude, that's a weird one. It's like
I've never had that.
making people insanely skinny back
right.
in the day, and
Yeah,
they'd have
yeah.
the corset,
And then make the boobs go up, and they'd have like the hourglass figure.
and their waist. Like who's like, dude, just crunch their
Touch
waist.
them. And then also like you hear about like women back then would have their feet bound.
Yeah,
to keep
China.
Their feet
It's like,
small.
hey, you're pretty, but can we just crunch your waist and then break your feet over itself?
Yeah.
Because
Ugh.
that's classy.
This episode again brought to you by men.
I'm brutal.
We are the worst.
Just brutal.
Make
It's like-
them less.
We
Make them
don't-
exist less.
We don't know that was men though. That's like society and
Oh,
fashion.
it was men. It was the patriarchy on some level.
Probably.
Even if we didn't invent it, women
Right.
were like, "This, we got to
We
survive."
have to perpetuate
Yeah.
this. Yeah. I want to bring one out. Binding fingers.
Okay, what does that do? Make them? Are you thinking skinnier or shorter?
I think your just hand needs to be in a fist at all times.
Yeah, like just a straight mallet.
Yeah. That's hot.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't know what to do with that.
Well, fisting. There's nothing else.
Because I backed myself into a corner here. That's funny. Yeah. I guess we have some weird stuff still. Like people do like a lot of piercings. I think that, or tattoos. That's probably crazy.
So
to some
tattoos
people.
are like I feel like maybe we've peaked a little bit, but tattoos I think have like 10 years ago maybe like the most popular they've ever been.
Yeah.
You know, like that culture. Maybe it's still getting but
Except for like 8,000 BC, I think. That's just my own opinion.
well, I'm just talking about yes. Do you think that that bubble's going to burst? The popularity of tattoos? Do you think it's starting to decline?
I think there's already been like some mini bursts. where people are like, if you want to be original, don't have tattoos.
So like,
I've heard
I
that
guess I'm
before.
interested to see like, our generation has a lot of tattoos, millennials. So like when they're all 80, is the new generation going to be like, oh, you guys are weird? Like none of them are tattooed, and they're like, this is weird looking.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's going to get more popular?
It's going to be weird as fuck, but it might look classy and cool, you know? Like in the right National Geographic photo shoot.
I actually think the somewhat accessibility to tattoo removal makes tattoos less cool.
But it's not that. It's like they're lasering.
I know they're lasering and it hurts and it's expensive, but like it takes away from the fucking coolness of it. Because the permanence of it is what makes it so cool.
It's like, dude, I want this forever.
It's forever.
Arby's, we have the beef. Hey, they did not give me free food for this, and it's on there forever. There's one guy that says I can use their bathroom whenever I want.
But he got fired.
And I'm still getting in the good graces of the new guy.
And I think that might be because of the bathroom thing.
They run a tight ship at Arby's. Arby's, man. They are doing
have the
everything
meats.
they can. They are doing everything.
I've never been to an Arby's my whole life.
Exactly.
Never in the bathroom, never had a roast. I love a roast beef sandwich. I don't think I'd love a roast beef sandwich from Arby's, but maybe.
Their marketing team is like, let's just start screaming we have the beef because no one is entering our buildings. No one is coming inside.
You've been, right? Is it any good?
As a kid,
Yeah, was it good?
I was a kid with a kid's palate. It was good. It's just meat and bread.
Right. But I mean, you don't. I guess you don't even go to any fast food. You go to In-N-Out, maybe.
I love Hi-Ho Cheeseburger. That's going to sound really snobby.
Hi-Ho. Never heard of it.
It's in LA.
Smash
I
burger?
don't know. It's a chain. It's like a smash burger, but everything's like kind of on the healthier side. But it's bomb.
course.
It's bomb.
$22.
Dude. No, their burger's like $9.
Crazy that $9 is a deal, but that is a deal.
It's a deal.
Yeah,
Welcome
I
to the
ordered.
future.
I was at your show at Citizen every Wednesday and Sunday,
Uh-huh.
and I got a hamburger from that spot, and it was $15. And I just assumed that meant fries.
No.
No fries.
Yeah.
$15 hamburger, no fries.
Yeah.
I flipped a table over.
Everything at
My
that place
hamburger
is
was on it.
expensive.
Now I spent $15. I don't even have the hamburger.
Everything
Because
at
of
that
the
place.
absolute scene I've made.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to control your emotions.
Give me some fries.
Put your
$15,
hamburger aside and then flip the table.
And then they give me the 20 or 25% tip option. That's fine. I'll give you 20%. 25% even. As long as there's fries. And yeah, I do want like some kind of dip.
There is dip.
How would I know I didn't get fries?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. You're trying to defend this place. I know you
Look,
like the guy. It's
every-
a show you run, but that's not okay.
everything
$15 fries.
everything in there is expensive.
Charge me $16. Give me some fries.
I've been trying
Charge me
to say this
$18.
sentence for like 4
All right,
minutes.
fine. I'll shut up.
Everything in that place is expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing tastes bad. Everything in there is really good. That's the thing.
You thought that was going to make me feel better?
You pay for what you get. No, I'm not here to make you feel better. I don't manipulate
Don't
emotions.
defend. Don't defend not
For
giving
good
me
or,
fries.
or worse.
$15 hamburger.
You didn't need fries. It's filler food, Torio.
But that burger, it's a great burger, but it's not even like big.
It's
you know what
pretty
I mean?
big.
It's not a half pound. It's probably third pound at the most, quarter
Well,
pound.
why don't you hang out at fucking Disneyland all day with everyone? You're so American, dude. You need a fucking 9-pound burger called the fucking
I'm saying
Doomsday
I'm paying
Prepper?
$15. I either want fries or I want that burger to fill me up.
You're such-
that $15 burger
trash.
did nothing.
You're
neither
trash.
of those things.
You're like, if I'm paying $15 for a burger, you better be starting a timer and I get it for free if I finish it in 6 minutes because it's so massive. I have to sign a waiver before I eat it.
That'd be fine. It'd be either that or fries, tater tots, some kind of side,
Nah, man.
a pickle wedge.
Nah, man.
Give me
dude.
something.
Take that shit to Middle America.
Dude,
This is
get the fuck
California,
outta here,
man.
dude. Fuck you.
Go to In-N-Out. Go to McDonald's. Get a burger that tastes like nothing for $3.
It'll come with fries.
It will.
For a reasonable
and
price.
the fries taste like nothing.
All right.
McDonald's sucks,
Oh, McDonald's.
dude.
I'm not, but In-N-Out's a good burger and fries.
In-N-Out is a good burger. Fries are fine.
I get them crispy, then they're better.
That is that's urban legend. That's an
mom's
old
an urban
wives'
legend.
tale. Is that a term we can use anymore?
What?
Old wives' tale?
Yeah, I think so. Come for a little while longer.
As long as you like really skim over it. Don't dwell.
It'd
I'm
be
like,
fun.
you
There's
know
a-
what old wives
We
be
should
talking
start
about.
that. We should start that website.
Old
Just
wives'
like,
tale?
No, here's what's we're not using it anymore.
Canceled terms?
You're like, sorry.
Old wives'
Can't use
tale.
old wives' tale anymore.
Gypsy math.
Here's the part that's offensive somehow. The tail part. It's not even the old. We thought it was the old wives.
Yeah.
Thought it was ageist or sexist. No, it turns out tails.
Spelled Tail.
Not okay.
Yeah, we thought they were like mythical creatures. Yeah, what are other terms that are canceled? Gypsy math.
I didn't even know what gypsy math was.
I'm making it up.
Okay. Let's see what else.
Oh yeah, gypsy math. That's when you when the numbers just don't add up to me.
Just don't add up.
Like,
yeah.
what kind of gypsy math are you pulling here?
Yeah. Minor teeth. That's
yeah.
out.
Queer eye.
You can't use queer eye?
No.
What about not even for the straight guy?
Oh, if you're talking about the show, yeah. But if you have like a friend, he's got a bit of a queer eye.
No,
not
is that
okay.
like a lazy eye, or he just like dabbles in?
It was actually intended for lazy eye, but it's offended so many different groups.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Honestly, there wouldn't even be a point to
I don't think
mentioning
that's
it.
recently canceled. I think that's been offensive for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dame Judi Dench. You can't use that as a derogatory term anymore.
What?
You can
No.
only use it when you're referring to the actual Dame Judi Dench.
But like, what if your friend's being like a little ridiculous? You can't call him a Dame Judi Dench anymore.
No.
They can't take that. When did that happen?
I think it came.
Can
at
I-
first you couldn't call someone a damn Jew, and then people were like, all right,
Fair. That's
we're gonna,
totally fine.
We're gonna dog whistle this term into Dame Judi Dench.
No,
Yes,
that's so different.
I know, man. Terms are. This is all. You can't say stand by and stand down.
I mean, I get that one, but
You
yeah.
can't say hoax.
What if something's not real? Well, how else am I supposed to refer to Uvalde?
You can't say do your own research.
Okay.
You can't say January 6th.
Why?
You just can't say that.
Okay.
If it's that day, you just got to shut up
I've
about
noticed
it.
that you're saying all of these things. Is that okay? Because you're just explaining.
It's the one loophole. That's why I started the site.
So I could say, listen, man, you can't say January 6th, but if I could, then here's what I would say about it.
Yeah, it was totally fine. Nothing wrong happened that day.
Just an out of control tour.
You know
as
what
far
you-
as I'm concerned.
you know what?
You never just take a tour and things just get a little litty.
Hey, man, I just came to look at the Constitution and make sure we were still following it to the letter.
Dude, just today, Texas GOP came out and said they still don't think
Anything was wrong?
the 2020 election is legit.
I know, it's so
And
funny.
it's just like, come on, man. Are we still...
Like, dude, no elections are legit.
Can we just let it...
Put your head down.
Yeah.
Fucking lie and say you voted. Buy one of those stickers on eBay like the rest of us. Right? We all do this, right? We go to eBay, we get the I voted stickers. You can buy like 2,000 of them. And you never have to vote.
Never have to vote.
And then when your guy doesn't win, you say this is bullshit. And
Or woman.
Or woman.
Yeah.
And then you say the goddamn machine didn't work. Even though you know that you didn't even go to the voting place. If they ask you what the machine is...
You're not even sure if your voting place uses machines.
Exactly. If they ask you what machine you're talking about, they have cracked the case wide open.
That's when you plead the fifth.
I go, I don't know,
Amendment.
you're not a machine, and I'm done fucking talking to you.
All right, dude.
Those are my favorite things, man. Harley Davidson's, Punisher, the logo,
The logo.
not the actual show where he hates cops.
Just the logo.
The logo where
The color blue.
the color blue.
Oh my God. Have we talked about this on the pod?
No.
Our Hesby hats.
Yeah.
So
Ran into a little hiccup with our merch.
so we decided for our Punchline show, which was great by the way.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for coming out, everyone.
Yeah.
To buy some Hesby hats. You used our Hesby logo. You've seen it on the podcast. It's
Yeah.
our two heads, and then we wrote Hesby Street above in it, and we kind of used a font that kind of looked like soccer teamish.
Yeah.
And so to make it a little bit more of a design, we put a shield around it, like a soccer shield.
Yeah. Like a FIFA or some
Like a
sort
FIFA,
of like team.
so it kind of
yeah.
looked like a team crest.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we decided, when I was talking to the hat guy,
Like, what's a fun color?
we said maybe we can make it pop, no extra charge. You can just make it pop. Pick a color for the shield.
You went,
I chose blue.
It's a safe color.
At the time, the Warriors were in the playoffs. I thought
Right.
maybe we get these early. I'd take those.
People would wear
when
them to
we're
the
out.
game.
Yeah, you wear it out to the game. Hats arrived.
They look more like something you'd wear to a counter protest.
It looks like a pro-police hat with our faces on it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just a blue shield with the Hesby logo inside of it.
Yeah.
And some people bought them. Sorry, if you decide. We understand if you stop wearing them after you get
Yeah.
some weird looks.
We're hoping it's like when people got MAGA hats that said something funny and anti-Trump.
Yeah.
That's what we're going
That's
for now.
what we meant to do.
This is us after
That's
pivoting.
the hill we're gonna die on now.
Would I be surprised if I saw someone armed to the teeth defending a stranger's liquor store from looters? I would not be surprised.
Not in the slightest.
Oof. Would I be shocked if I saw Ben Shapiro wearing one to protect his yarmulke from the wind? Outside an abortion clinic. No, I would not. I
we
would
wouldn't.
be shocked
And so
to see
here's
that.
the thing. There's a few left. And they're on our website.
We haven't sold all of them
Hesby
yet.
Street we won't be making more. God, we won't. We're not making more. But the ones that are made are made.
That's-
all right?
it's done.
And if you want one, we'll sell them at cost.
Honestly, if you want one, we have to do a background check. We cannot let these
Listen,
fall.
you can't own an AK
No, you can't own a gun.
47 and this hat.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about that.
Right. Honestly, I'm worried.
Maybe
I'm
you know what I'm gonna
scared.
do? I'm gonna embroider a rainbow on the back, or fuck the police.
It doesn't matter.
Or let's just put this isn't anti or pro police. This is just blue hat.
Because we're sad.
Let's explain the whole thing.
Our new slogan is "Blue means melancholy" here. No, you know what? I'm worried that we're gonna have to change the name of our podcast and the logo because it's gonna be the new Pepe the Frog.
Oh,
that poor
no,
cartoonist. He
I
just drew
know.
a frog.
He just drew a frog.
It is a bad frog.
It was a bad frog.
He's like, I'll never be known for this. He's known for it. The Punisher logo. The guy's like, what? What does this mean? What's it on your truck
guys,
for?
don't. If you own a hat already, or if you buy one of the last few remaining, don't let it turn into Pepe the Frog.
There's a new group.
Everyone you meet that asks about the hat, explain.
Explain. This is a
Yes.
podcast.
It has nothing to do with the police.
And don't say listen before you judge because that's what
That's
they
a bad
said
start.
about Rogan.
Yeah.
People listen and they still judge.
If you listen, you judge. Let's be honest.
Rainbows won't help. They
Okay.
won't because there's a group called I think the Oath Keepers, and their signature outfit Hawaiian shirts. That's just a good time shirt.
That sucks. They took that from
They
us?
took shirts with floral tropical patterns. I fist fought a guy who worked at Trader Joe's. I thought he was an Oath Keeper.
I was like, go ahead.
I was like, "What? Say something, motherfucker."
It'd be so weird if our hat just became a Trader Joe's uniform piece.
They just all look like Oath Keepers.